we're going to demonstrate how to enter service info and file affidavit. To pull up a list of jobs that are currently out for service, you can click on the navigation panel and click on out for service. And so essentially bring up a list of jobs that are currently out in the field. Alternatively, we could also just, when we get the worksheet back from the process server, we can directly enter the job ID on top here. And we'll enter it. And hit return. And this will pull up a service info screen for that particular job. As you can see, this matches the worksheet pretty well. So we'll just enter the data we received from the process server. You can type T, it will, in the date field, it will enter the date for today. Enter a time, military time. Notice you do not have to type the colon, just the numbers for the time. Title and relation. Enter the description and click save. And this job is saved. And notice it warned us that this has another defendant, so we can click on the other defendant, click on person being served, and enter the information for this other defendant. As you can see, if we type in a wrong time, and if we try to save this service info without completing all the necessary information for this type of manner, they also warn you what needs to be entered. So now we have to enter the description for personnel. And we know if information is valid, and the information is saved. Now next step, we can either print a single affidavit right here by clicking on print affidavit, but that wouldn't be much fun. Let's try out the batch printing function. You can print batch affidavit by clicking on the little triangle and go to jobs that has just been served, jobs that we just entered. And as we can see, here are all the jobs we have just entered. There's 3 from previous and the 2 that we just entered, and they all belong to County of Bronx, Court of Bronx. So we can click on County Court of Bronx, pick the jobs we want to file, and click on File Affidavit. It says mark jobs are being filed. This basically states that we are now moving these jobs from just served status to being filed status. If you click OK, this will bring up affidavit for these 5 jobs. We can look through them, make sure all the information is there. Notice there's a barcode on them. And also notice, these are filed in a batch. There is a barcode on the upper right hand corner that's associated with this batch. That's this barcode here. The barcode on the left is associated with this job ID, which both can be later on used as barcode scanning. So, once we print it out, we should take a snapshot of these affidavits that's just being printed. Click on take a snapshot and job is being filed. Click OK. And now these jobs should have been clear from the page. As you can see, they have, and they're being filed. Blah. Now, see the next step on how to batch enter affidavit date file info when it gets back from the court.